Alright, I'm doing this recording for the alpha build. I'll try to steamroll through the information that anybody who tests this should actually have, and then I'll start rambling about other crap, and you guys can, turn the video off. Okay, first off, it's an alpha build. There is a lot of empty space. I mean, we've got a lot of empty space. We got room for probably 40, 50 more hours worth of content in here. If you're going to post up for bugs or errors or compatibility issues, please read the ones that are already up there. I'm just going to be deleting comments that are duplicates. The input's helpful, but cluttering up the comment section is just going to get a little obnoxious. The So far, I think there's 20 something quests. There might be 21, 22, there might be 19. I'm not sure which ones I actually enabled. I'll think about it while I'm doing this. The quest you do have to do. You do have to do the first four, starting with Shelley's Galactica, which is the intro, and then you have the Finer Things in Life, which I've already done, and on this tune anyway. Well, I haven't finished it. Just did run a test. The intro credits could crash you if you have a lower end computer. If that seems to be an issue with a lot of people, I'll do a version where the intro credits are not there. So far, I haven't had an issue. I've tried it on a couple different computers and had people test it. Another issue with the game is because of the cutscenes and using Translate. When you try to shut down Skyrim, it could crash and give you a script error. That's normal actually when you use TCL to do too much stuff. I thought it was something I was doing wrong. It's basically, it kind of is, but it doesn't do anything to your game. It'll just crash Skyrim when you try to close. Everything else will run smoothly all the way. So that's that. So you do have to do the first three quests. They'll chain pretty close together. The first one I do want to talk about real quick is Riftwald with Cohen. There's not a lot of Cohen interaction, and Riftwald is extremely long. I thinned it out a lot, trying to just basically, that's one of the dungeons we're really looking on feedback for, because a lot of the quests wrap up pretty quick. Dungeons are small to medium sized. Riftwald is huge. It is an amazingly well done dungeon. Ryuji did a lot to that thing, but it's big. It's kind of tedious. I tried to take some of the tediousness out. I left a lot of the traps, but I thinned it by about 80 Draugr probably, and freaking 40 something traps, and tried to reduce the difficulty level of the Draugr in it. Anytime, also, one other thing you do need to know, and it is mentioned up there, anytime you are controlling a character other than yourself, i.e., you will take control of Cohen, you'll take control of a goblin in one of their quests, you'll take control of Angua in a quest, as it's played out from different perspectives. When that happens, if you save your game during that and then load that game, I don't know what'll happen. Random crap happens, like none of it good. You'll never be able to restore that save game file. So keep an eye, keep a look on your auto saves. You do not want to transition zones with them. It's really hard to, because there's not a whole lot of caves, etc. The same thing if you get the Blessing of Fenris spell, it actually turns you into a wolf for a short time that breathes fire on things. If you transition into a new zone with that wolf, bad things happen. That one actually should revert when the spell wears off, but there you go. So all I really want to talk about on the testing phase, I mean, I'll go over where quest locations are here in a second. Actually, let's do that now. After you finish the first four, ending with Snuff, the quest there will be, you actually, colon should approach you when you exit the City Watch, unless you fast travel. Actually, even if you fast travel, he'll probably come hunt you down. So that will actually, Colin will actually start a chain of quests that basically, until you get to a Matter of Perspective, which is the last one in that chain for now, it's actually going to lead into the fifth elephant later. You can keep going back to the City Watch. They'll give you hints at the end if it doesn't point one, because there is one girl and a cat in the cabbage farms that needs your help after a fiery catastrophe. The other one should have a messenger deliver and tell you, like, Angua wants to see you at the watch, and she'll be inside the watch waiting for you. Some of them don't start the quest. The quest will actually start when you get there, so pay attention. Messengers will come and yell at you. They don't force greet you. They actually just stand next to you and talk to you. I probably should make them force greet, but that would be interesting if you were in combat. After Snuff, there will be a quest available in the Uberwald City. There will also be another quest available inside the Goblin City. You might see a little goblin sitting around when you go through there the first time. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I really like the music. You will also have Daisy, who has a quest right around here when you approach her. Danny offers a quest in Lankra, whatever. After the Uberwald quest starts, Bun Bun's quest will be available, and he's in this little area right around here by the arena. The arena is also available after Snuff as well. It opens up, and you can do the first 5 fights. They need a little bit of refinement. Some of them are kind of rusty. I'll some feedback on the announcer voices on that one too. I'm gonna try to add cheering crowd sounds. The arena is really basic right now. So I mean, any ideas actually on the arena fights? We got 15 more I need to add in, or something like that. I think it's 15 more I need to add in there. I said 20. Where else is there a quest? Sorry, getting sidetracked. I think that might chain. I think you might find all the rest of the quest from there, from doing those, because this chains into like 5 or 6. Sorry, it's been a very long couple of days. Anyway, you'll find them. You can run around. I mean, there's a city in here. There's a lot of area to explore and some dungeons to explore. If the dungeon is locked off and there's no apparent way in, I do lock you out of dungeons. Some of my trigger boxes just trigger, and they're just going to be free and open. So I just locked the dungeon off till the quest was there. It's lazy, but it makes it a lot easier for me to do something on this scale if I'm a bit lazy when I do it. Oh, there's also another quest over here by the water. That's right, with Tony. I don't like how the map gets bugged out sometimes. And if you look up over here, oh, you can't see it from the sky too much. But if somebody asks, is that a Summoner's Rift arena from League of Legends? Yes, it is. That's planned to be a mini game, but way in the future. Also, I mean, like Snuff and Going Postal, I plan to expand on them in Phase 2, do some more. We got a lot of work to do on this still. We're going to open the Unseen University. After the 4th quest, you will get a quest called the Journey Home, which basically just sends you in to do the Stargate scene, which, well, if you didn't know there's a Stargate, I just ruined it if you watch this video. It's how we're sending the player home, but it wasn't going to be until the end of Quest 7 for the main quests, but I gotta get you back to Skyrim somehow. The battle music for while you're in Discworld will be our 2 tracks at different points. When you go back to Skyrim, it'll revert it to vanilla for you. No big deal. The mod will be incompatible with anything that heavily modifies Whiterun, our Solitude docks, or changes the music of the game. Could be. I don't know. All I did was add conditions to battle music. So if something modifies battle music other than a replacer, if it actually like adds battle music or modifies the battle music file, it could cause a crash. Other than that, I'm not too sure what else would cause a crash with this mod. We're also looking for, I mean, anybody who wants to help. Valentari is actually going to take over casting, which will free me up a lot and make my life a hell of a lot easier. So if you're a voice actor, we'll probably have contact info on there at some point for voice actors that want to help. Writers are in high demand. I mean, I know he's writing books and some quests. Anybody who takes the effort to write a good quest, clear it with me, go through everything. We'll make it sound kind of Discworldy. I'll do my damnedest to get it in here if it's good. I mean, I'll let you know if it's crap at the start, and pretty straightforward. Some like side quest I am not going to be doing. I got sidetracked on a lot of the side quests. We even got some other ones that are still in post production that aren't in the mod. They've just been blanked out from this. But I'm going to be working on main quests from now on. So, we've got a lot of content like we can add. So, I mean, when you're running around, you're looking, I mean, if you think up some crazy quest, Thieves Guild quest, whatever, Assassin's Guild quest, random quests you can find out in the world. The friggin' Wormberg has nothing so far. The end of the mod, I do plan to culminate with the Color of Magic and the Light Fantastic. And for any of you guys out there who are like, oh, it's not Discworldy enough, you butchered Pratchett's work, yeah, I probably did. I mean, that's another hard part of this, is reading the books and then destroying crap and putting it in game and having plans out. It seemed a lot funner when I was just making quests with Nabi and Colin and Angua and just kind of winging them. Trying to butcher a book down to fit into a few hours of quest is kind of a nightmare. A lot of ums. Sorry, it's been a long time. That's really about it. I mean, jump in there, enjoy, have some fun. If you got ideas, comments, feedback, I mean, throw it out there. Honestly, there's probably not a whole hell of a lot you can throw out there that we haven't thought of, unless it's like unique quests. But I mean, there's just time constraints are one thing. I mean, I'm one guy, got a bunch of people helping me, a bunch of awesome people helping me. Especially, I want to throw a note out to the guys who did this music. We've got beautiful music. I think my work is crap compared to the music they did for it. So give them some kudos. And my wife, who finances all this crap. If you like the mod, you owe her. If you hate the mod, I'll scream at her for you. I'll just give her all the blame and credit. How about that? So, have at it. And if you want to help, definitely get in touch. Dungeon designers, writers, anything that can be outsourced and then imported in helps the mod a ton. I know I've just been staring at the freaking map and moving around like, wee. It's actually a pretty cool map. It's an awesome island. Anyway, I'm going to go pass out. Hopefully in the morning, when everything's uploaded, I can hit publish. And also, happy birthday to me. So, good luck. Enjoy, guys, and have fun.